Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Thyroid Summit. Thyroid Summit, which is specially being planned to help you, empower you to take control of your own health. And why do I say this? The Thyroid Summit means empowering you to take control of your own health. Because we all know thyroid is just its little butterfly we have, which it keeps stays happy, we are happy. And if it is not happy, we are not happy. Esteemed colleagues, all those who have registered, patients, it's with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we gather here today for the Thyroid Summit in India. This is the first of its kind, and I'm honored to be introducing this in India now. The thyroid gland is often referred to as master regulator of metabolism, and it plays a very, very, very important role in maintaining our overall health and well-being. Yet, despite its importance, thyroid disorders continue to impact millions, and still, the treatment is very, very obsolete today if we look at the way we treat thyroid in conventional medicine, right? 11% of Indian population is documented to suffer from thyroid disorders. And you all will agree with me that 11% documented thyroid patients means at least 3x of these are not reported, right? Now, according to recent studies, the thyroid disorders in India are on a very steep rise, with alarming number of individuals, especially women, being diagnosed with conditions like hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, autoimmune, Hashimoto's, and Graves both. 9 years back, when I had started, functional medicine practice, the incidence was not this much. Means 9 years is not too much. But in the last 3-4 years, especially post-COVID, I am, even in my practice, and whenever we talk to my colleagues in their practice also, autoimmune thyroid conditions in India are really on a very, very, very rampant rise. Now, at least I think 2 out of 3 thyroid patients who report to us, they are autoimmune thyroid. Even the number of Graves patients we see today are much, much higher than we used to see before. These disorders, of course, affect our physical health, but they take a huge toll on our mental and emotional health. And that's the reason a lot of us are always fatigued. We are on a zo when it comes to our weight. When it comes to our mood, we have huge mood swings, cognitive difficulties, brain fogging, and an inability to focus on whatever we are doing. This somewhere is also impacting our relationships with our own self and with our family members and friends. There are many other, symptoms of thyroid, which I think a lot of times nobody tells us that they are symptoms of thyroid. Brain fog and cognitive issues. We land up with a psychiatrist or a psychologist without even understanding whether our thyroid is optimum or not. Thyroid function can impact cognitive function, leading to brain fog, difficulty concentrating, memory problems, and mental sluggishness. And these are generally overlooked, or, as I said, we land up with the psychologist and psychiatrist, right? The other symptoms which we generally see are changes in menstrual cycle, irregular periods, heavy bleeding, even amenorrhea, right? All of those could be because of thyroid. Infertility. Now, IVF chains are blooming right, left, and center. We get a lot of patients with gut health issues post their IVF treatments which they have gone through. But the sad part is that thyroid is not being optimized the way it needs to be. Brittle nails, changes in nail health, dryness, brittleness, ridges, which we see on our nails quite often, go unnoticed, but they all can be because of thyroid. Hoarseness and voice changes. Thyroid disorders can lead to hoarseness, voice changes, sensation or tightness in the throat. Sensitivity to temperature, huge effect of thyroid. If you shake hands with somebody and if you feel that the hands are very cold, you know that the thyroid is not optimized. Muscle and joint pains. Thyroid dysfunction can contribute to muscle weakness, stiffness, joint pain, changes in taste and smell. I'm sure nobody ever thought that thyroid could be the reason behind that. And of course, your mood swings, which impact your complete quality of life. And I have not listed even 10% of the symptoms which are associated with thyroid. But I promise you that during the summit today, from Dr. Prudence Hall, Dr. Naomi, Dr. Daryl, Dr. Anshul, Dr. Vivek Kadambi, Manjari, myself, you will get to know almost thyroid impacts you in about 400 plus ways. And therefore, it is extremely important that we optimize our thyroid in different phases of our life. But the good news is that, this could be looking like as if it's too much. How would you know how your thyroid is working? I have already shared a very consolidated questionnaire for menopausal and premenopause, perimenopause women, and also a thyroid questionnaire for you to assess where your thyroid is. I will strongly request you to take out 5 minutes, 10 minutes now, take a printout of that and fill that up, or on your system, fill it up. Because if you will know that what you are experiencing is also a sign of thyroid, whatever you will take away from the summit will be much more than what you will take just as a real audience, right? I also want to share here that knowledge alone is not enough. And therefore, as functional medicine doctors and health coaches, we will bring practical experiences of our patients with you. I will, as a patient, share with you my journey, all the mistakes I did, all the people who held my hand at those times, and what is it that I've achieved in my own journey. Throughout this summit, please remember, we will only talk about evidence-based science. Anything we speak here, and I'm saying this on behalf of all our speakers and panelists, it will be completely evidence-based, published in nice conventional medicine journals. The only challenge being that in conventional medicine, we forget to look at those studies, right? And we are still continuing with that old 30-year-old pattern. We are changing, we are evolving, and I'm sure after today's summit, this change will become steeper now, the way the incidence. And therefore, as the knowledge will improve or enter into everybody's practice, the cases which we are seeing today will go down. Together, we will bridge the gap between conventional medicine, functional medicine, and holistic approaches, trying to create a path towards comprehensive, patient-centric thyroid care. Remember, whatever resource you will need to optimize your thyroid, we will share it with you today. Before I actually invite you for this, let me share a small story. When I was thinking about the story, and this is what comes to my mind. Once upon a time, in a small village, among lush green fields of India, there lived a healer, right, named Guruji. I've just given the name Guruji because I'm wanting to, this to connect with the Indian audience especially. He was renowned far and wide for his deep understanding of the body, its connection to nature, and an insight into finding what is causing the problem. or why is this person facing this problem? And that's exactly what we do in functional medicine now, which has done the full circle from east to west and then back to east, right? So in this village, there was a young girl named Maya. Maya was full of energy, life, bubbling, always eager to explore the world around her. But as she grew older, she began to feel inexplicably tired, sluggish. Her once vibrant spirit seems to have dimmed, and she struggled to keep up with her daily chores and adventures. She was so tired that she forgot her bubbly self. So, concerned for her daughter's well-being, her father sought Guruji's counsel, took her to Guruji, and after a moment of silence, Guruji spoke softly. He said, Maya, my child, the fire within you has dimmed, but fear not, for I know the way to rekindle it. And that's our message to all of you and to ourselves. Fire has dimmed within you, but worry not, because we know how we can rekindle it for ourselves and for you. Guruji explained to Maya and her father then the concept of thyroid gland, a small but mighty organ nestled in the neck, responsible for regulating energy levels and metabolism. He spoke of imbalances in the thyroid gland could lead to fatigue, weight gain, brittle nails, mood swings, infertility, and much more. With great care and wisdom, Guruji prescribed a regime of nourishing foods. And don't worry, we will share all of that before today's summit ends with all of you here. Herbal remedies and gentle exercises tailored to support Maya's thyroid health. He taught her the importance of embracing balance in all aspects of life, from diet and exercise to rest and relaxation and relationships, right? He told her to ask a question to herself. What in these 5 things keeps her under stress? What is that one relationship which actually uses all the fire within her? What is that one food which, according to her, makes her feel low? What is that exercise which makes her feel better? And Maya followed Guruji's guidance. She felt a newfound vitality coursing through her veins. Her energy returned, her spirits lifted, and she once again embraced life with joy and enthusiasm. And I wish this for all of us today. With each passing day, Maya became a living testament to the importance of optimizing thyroid health, and her story spread throughout the village, inspiring others to check their thyroid and optimize their thyroid function. So, in the heart of rural India, the tale of Maya and Guruji served as a reminder of the profound connection between body, mind, spirit, and the transformative power of nurturing the thyroid gland to achieve optimal health and vitality. With this story and with this wish for all my friends, colleagues, their patients, their family members, and everybody for an optimum thyroid, I invite you to open your minds, engage with our esteemed speakers and panelists. Ask your questions. Remember, no question is a stupid question. This is an opportunity which has specially been curated by Indian Association of Functional Medicine with partnership from NITIC founder, Dr. Darrell. Thank you, Dr. Darrell, for your support in this event. I now invite all of you to join us on this transformative journey towards thyroid wellness. Together, we can make a difference, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. Please keep this in mind, because you will be surprised when we will share with you how your action today will impact your future generations. Thank you for part of being this momentous occasion. Here's to a future where thyroid health is not just a dream, but a reality for all. Let the Thyroid Summit begin.